Hey, it's Megan McFadden from Mischievous Monsters. Today, I'm going to tell you what I'm packing for my trip to Puerto Rico. I packed on Thursday. Today's Saturday. My trip's tomorrow. I didn't want to be that person at 3:30 in the morning. Oh no. I didn't pack. My bad. Except my dad's the person that asked me like a day or so ago, Megan, do you need a star on your driver's license? Do you need your passport? I'm like, you shouldn't be asking me this a couple days before your flight. I can't do squat about it, or you can't do anything about it between now and then. I made a list, I looked at some other lists, and I was like, okay, I hope it works. So, you know, you're like a walking advertisement sometimes, or just all the time in life. You see this beautiful Swiss gear luggage. I'm not advertising for them. This is for my Christmas present and it's orange. And this is thinner than my other Swiss gear bag that was too thick to travel with. Not really promotional. Your checked bag. It can be up to 50 pounds with American Airlines. You remember there's certain dimensions, but that's pretty normal for all flights. Yeah, personal item has to fit under your seat. So I will show you the fancy schmancy things I packed in this beautiful thing that's supposed to be 50 pounds max and it's 36. I actually opened it the right way. It didn't fall out. So there's, I can almost hold it without it. So this pouch has stuff in it and this has cubes in it. So I'll show you what's in it now and stop being a dork. Before I get too into this, you gotta pack like this. It has to depend on what you're doing in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has a few different things you can do. A few people ask me, are you going on a mission trip? No, I'm not going on a mission trip. Are you going to Mexico? No. Mexico and Puerto Rico are not the same thing. So, don't worry, there's no drugs there that I know of. Thing I should be getting asked, but I'm not. Am I going to the beach? Not really. So when you see this guide, be like, Megan's not going to the beach. So if you're going to the beach, you should pack other things. Like, there's a lot of cool beaches. I packed for the adventure trip. And no, I'm not bringing Sabrina. You have to prepare for the weather. You have to prepare for walking. Oh, okay, Sabrina. I love it that they can't see you do that. Sabrina, I am running the camera. Sabrina, you can't do that. Why are you doing that? All right, here is some of the things I packed. We're gonna start with frog togs. This is from Bass Pro Shop, and it actually is way too big for me. Oops. We went, I would say, fair, and it was flooding the streets, and not exaggerating. There were streets where there were cars that were 4 feet underwater that day. So I got this and let my cousin wear my Columbia fancy $125 coat. This is 30 bucks. It's worth it. I also have water shoes. But this is what I want to wear to Yunque because there's waterfalls. My shoes. Oh, these are the shoes I'm talking about. So these are my flip-flops. I doubt I'll wear them. But sometimes it is good to wear flip-flops in more when you're showering anyway to prevent like fungus and stuff. I think I did that on a couple trips before. And then I got a thing of water shoes on Amazon for like El Yunque. I'll bring them to Santurce because we'll probably go to the beach. And no, I'm not bringing you. Okay, bring underwear. Usually what I do, I didn't do it this time because I did it sort of recently. I get a thing of underwear and a thing of socks from Target. And then water it in the wash. And then put it in my bag. Tampons, pads, liners, normal female stuff. A mini first aid kit. I found it online. It was like, I think it was $7. It was pretty cheap for this little, it has some band-aids and stuff. I have a tendency to bring a first aid kit with me when I bike. So I thought it was a good idea to put this in my day bag in case we fell in El Yunque or, oh, I got a paper cup with the menu. This was recommended on one of those fancy schmancy Puerto Rican travel guides. It's a quick dry towel. You can go to the beach, you go to Yunque, you can go to other places. Self-dried, quick dry towel. So this was another thing they recommended. I need to look how to use this. So this is a dry bag. The purpose of a dry bag is to keep your stuff dry. If you don't get the logic of a dry bag. And if you haven't figured it out by now, my favorite color is orange. Get over it, people. It's rainy season in San Juan. I looked at the forecast. Every single day has rain in it. Yay. So you probably should bring an umbrella. There are some travel umbrellas that are smaller, but I don't care. I got 36 pounds in here. I have the room for a bigger umbrella. None of this is in a real particular order. I'm just taking it out of this side and then the next side. This is a stowaway bag. Some of my relatives like these. This is my backup day bag in case like someone pickpockets me or gets super gross. So I have 2 day bags in case something happens. So I brought mask, face mask, a hat, like a cap like for your face, and sunglasses. And I'm not gonna take this out super thoroughly because that's when I forget things, is because I take it out of the bag when I think it's in there. This is my geo collection, if that makes any sense. So I have a tendency to sometimes get rocks or seashells from public parks and places when you're allowed to do it. And I have a permanent marker so I can label where it's from and what day I got it. So smart. My real day bag is a drawstring Nike bag. It has a pocket right here for like money, tampons, things like that. You don't need a fancy schmancy purse. You can just have this. Or it's not like you're bringing your whole life with you. We have a car with us, so it's not like we need to bring everything with us all the time. This is a cooler I got for my Alaska trip. And if you're curious what I thought of Alaska, I have the link in the description. It just unfolds. You can put your lunch and supper in here when people tell you. So you have this check bag. You can just put all your liquids in there. Who cares the size, right? That actually takes up a lot of room. So even though you're putting them in your check bag, you'll save a few pounds. This is my travel. I split my liquids and stuff into 2 bags. Travel has sunscreen, aloe vera for your skin, for burns. And I got sunscreen for your face, for like regular your body, and lips because they can burn. Wet wipes. And then all your hair stuff, your shampoo, your soap, face medicine, deodorant, toothpaste, floss, rinse are in here. On to the next part of my bag. These packing cubes are useful to put your stuff in. And also, like, you know, when you get your bedding, some of those plastic ones work really well. So reuse them. Don't throw them away. They're helpful. So these are all my tops. I have mostly t-shirts and a couple of blouses for like church and the city. Don't forget your swimsuit. I don't think we're swimming, but should have your swimsuit. A lot of times, if you're going to go to the beach, you need to have a cover up to go to the restaurant or else you won't be allowed to go in. This has a copy of my driver's license, health insurance card, and some bags for laundry. And obviously, I'm not going to show you my driver's license because I don't need my identity stolen. Thank you. So, even though you're going to a warm place, you still got to bring a pair of jeans. It also is more formal in the city. And a pair of sweatpants. I am mostly wearing shorts during nighttime and during the day. And that's the same with the t-shirts. I'm pretty much wearing t-shirts. And we have a washing machine, so yeah. And then, of course, it's rain season. It's rainy season in the fall, late summer, so you bring your raincoat. This is a North Face. I have a sweatshirt, hoodie. I have bras. You don't need to see what they look like. I also have socks. Party. We're gonna go over all the wonderful things that are in my carry-on. And I think you're gonna think of me as the most ridiculous person in the whole world. So reminder, this is 36 pounds. The carry-on bag is a joke. You're gonna laugh. It's gonna be so funny. And I'm gonna linger this on way too long. It's taking forever. Oh, there's a cup holder. Why is it so light? I'll tell you why, because there's like nothing in it. There's nothing. There's nothing. I'm not joking. There's almost nothing in it. I have thing you put in your shirt. RFD. This RFID initial thingy means someone can't read your credit card that has a wire in it. And then the other thing, all my electronics are in here. I will put my other chargers in here tonight when I'm done charging everything. And power strip. You don't know how good the power is there, or how many outlets there are, so it's nice to bring a power strip on your travels in case you need extra outlets. I thought this would be more of an issue when my family went to Duluth. Not really, because there were 11 of us there. We didn't really need it. But honestly, I almost was going to bring this bag because I thought this was stupid to have this little stuff. Then my dad was like, Megan, we're going to bring more souvenirs now. Okay, as long as I'm not paying for them. That's expensive. But usually I get a puzzle for most of the places I go to. Hey, Patchy. You have your name tags on each bag. And I usually just put my parents' address because I live by myself besides my cats. I don't need random people with my address, so I just put my parents on there. So this is my personal item. And this was like $100. I got this when I got my new laptop. And it has a few neat features like that pocket reader thingy that I told you about earlier. So we're gonna start with the big one. That's more fun. So this is my iPad mini. I have Netflix videos on here. So it'll be fun to ride on the plane. This is my old laptop. I got it at the end of 2018. I was going to just bring my new one, but I was like, well, I had a really good point. What if you get it stolen? I don't care about my old laptop getting stolen. Okay. So the next thing. I whipped myself in the face. This is my lunchbox. I don't have anything in here that's interesting. Besides, I think I have a couple. I got Clip Bar! I forgot about that. I'm gonna keep it in there. So my plan for lunch, since we have like no time to get food during the layover, fingers crossed there is a delay, so I don't have to sprint to the flight. I have 2 sandwiches freezing in the freezer. I have, they're just cheese sandwiches. I think oatberry bread. The cheeses are Daya, like American, and then Follow Your Heart mozzarella. And then I got a bag of peaches, like sliced peaches, and a sliced English cucumber. And then I have a graphic novel, something to read. Moss graphic novel based on Grandpa's journey at Auschwitz. That's depressing, but yeah. More masks in case we are required to wear them at the airport because COVID's everywhere. I have like a notebook, diary thingy. It isn't for my blog. I will type that online. It's more of in case I need a piece of paper, my phone dies, or actually I have multiple electronics, but for some reason I need a piece of paper for something old school or plain estimate. So estimate, got a deck of cards, and I got an Iowa State Extension pen. Actually, Center for Industrial Research and Service. I represent my dad's school. I went to a different school. And my dictionary. So this is like a Pictionary. You should invest in some Spanish-speaking skills before you go there. And then you can get like an anatomy of a plane and then get all specific about it. I'm like, I don't need to know that. I also have something called Google Translate, blah, blah, blah. But probably should use some Spanish skills because I'm going there for Spanish. The only liquids I'm putting in my 311 thing is hand sanitizer. I also have some prescriptions, but I don't feel like showing you my medicine. Gum, 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 gum. 2 types of gum. Because you'd pop on the plane. I got 5 spearmint rain and 5 peppermint cobalt. I almost forgot to get those. I know my dad will pay for a lot of the stuff, but if I can sneak away and get paying stuff, I have a little bit of cash. I have a debit card and my insurance card. Well, if you're traveling, I'd recommend doing a credit card if you have one. I don't have a credit card, so I don't want to spend money I don't have. I'm going to show you my itinerary. If you need a reminder, if you're on the great YouTube, follow my YouTube channel. And hopefully, I will be less pathetic in the future. Stop. There you go. Technical issues with Keypoint, that's not really that great of a software. 8 days, 7 nights in Puerto Rico. We're going from Cedar Rapids to Charlotte, running to into Charlotte to go to our next flight to San Juan. We're going on doing a rental car, picking it up at the airport. It's Atlantic Center time, so it's Eastern time without daylight savings. Cool. We're gonna stay in San Juan the whole time. But we're not staying in San Juan. I mean, we're sleeping overnight every day in the same Airbnb. I think Ocean Villa, and then doing some day trips. So this is the game plan. San Juan, Old San Juan, El Yunque / Fajardo, Santurce, caves, mountains, Manatee, departure. Cool. Day 1 is tomorrow, the 4th. Yay. Leaving by 4:20 for 7 a.m. flight from Cedar Rapids to Charlotte. An hour layover in Charlotte, and we're pretty much just running to the next flight, but that will be unrealistic. And then the evening, after we get there, we are going to pick up a rental car. We're going to check into our Airbnb, and then we're going to go to El Paseo de la Princesa, so it's like Princess Promenade. It's like fountains and stuff. On our way back, after we eat supper, of course, we're gonna go Walmart de Centre. Like, that's the only Walmart around, so that's the only one we got. Or Supermax. Okay, sack lunch for lunch. And this is bugging me. And then, for supper, I would like, it depends on my dad, El Palacio Árabe. So it's like Arabic restaurant. Has I love falafel, pita, bread, and all that stuff. My dad, we'll see. I want at least one falafel thing while I'm here. Day 2 is a stereotypical San Juan called Viejo San Juan, Old San Juan. So we're going to El Morro. Can't roll my R's. I apologize. Castillo, San Cristobal, City Wall, Canuelo. In the afternoon, Museo Las Americas, so it's like a humongous fort. And fingers crossed, we're going on a boat ride. And I don't know where we're going for supper yet on day 2. But Cafe Berlin apparently is Puerto Rican food. I found an ice cream place or gelato place that has vegan options, because I'm vegan. Day 3 is El Yunque, the Rainforest. And I booked a vehicle. You have to book a vehicle to drive there, and if you don't, you are lost. Ha ha, you're not getting in. Like, you literally have to book it, or book with the travel agency. The evening is Cabezas de San Juan Natural Reserve in Fajardo. And this is where I want to go to for lunch. El Yunque Rainforest and Boracay in Fajardo. Okay, day 4, Santurce. And sunset from Iowa, I found a cow picture. AKA Modern San Juan. Then Manuel Miranda says is from here and he recommends he has some interesting places he wants to go to. Nightlife. La Placita is the place to go. But since my dad and I are pathetic and don't like people, we don't like loud noises, we don't like crowds, we don't like drinking, we're not going to it at night. We might go in the morning with a farmer's market. And then there's Calle Lorza, Calle Sierra, and Miramar. And no, we are not talking about Burma. It's a different place. Day 4, Lot 23 is like a lot of places. Like if you go to a mall, strip mall. Except it's outside. And then San Juan Smokehouse. Day 5, caves. I did look up when these places were open because it's important to know because some places have weird hours. Rio Camun Caves Park, Wednesday through Sunday, 8 to 3. So you're going there first. And then a couple other places we want to go. Cuerva is cave. The Indio, like Arecibo, Cañón de Caramon, Uragado. They also have an indigenous, like some plaques that were named by some Native Americans. And then there's plenty of things to do besides this. Restaurant suggestions. Cactu and Arecibo. And I don't know about supper yet. I can figure it out. Orocovis has a Coronade Central, the Central Mountains. Toro Negro State Park. Doña Juana Waterfall. And then the zipline place called Zorro Verde. Day 7 Manatee. It has some lagoons and stuff. So a couple places might be cool. Go to our Mar Chiquito. So like a very small sea. Cuerva de las Corredillas. So another cave. Los Tubos. I forgot what that means. And then we're going to Saturday evening mass. And I need to get going to mass too, so we need to get hurrying up. And this is the only place I have for food so far. I need to find something, like today. And then this is San Juan Airport. We're going from Cedar Rapids, San Juan to Charlotte. 2-hour layover, then Cedar Rapids. And then, obviously, Charlotte Airport. We'll find something there and then go home. I think that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please tell my cats they are not allowed to go on vacation with me. And if I don't even go, blame Sabrina. Because she never wants me to go anywhere. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Oh, you now want to not show your face. Okay. And hopefully it'll be a great trip. And I will update you when I get back. Bye.